a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. Live coverage of the NBA here on 2K Sports. A happy Sunday evening to you and yours. Tonight, it'll be the Brooklyn Nets going up against the Washington Wizards here in Capital One Arena. This is Kevin Harlan. So tonight, Tim, we got a fantastic matchup at the guard position. Indeed, some of the best in the league going head-to-head.
Yeah, this is the very top of the food chain when it comes to guard play in this league. Really no weaknesses out there for either backcourt.
So the Nets starting five. They've got Anthony Black, who's out there with Durant. Tari Easton is out there with Quentin Post. And it's Wolf in at the power forward. Here's Black. Up again. A second chance effort. And it's good on the way in.
Great at jumping into action on these plays, saving that possession for his team.
Pass to Davis. Nice ball movement by Washington. And Coulibaly gets it to go.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Brooklyn with the ball. It's a three-point game. Eason, the screen. Here's Durant. And Davis pulls it down. Looking at the last game for the Brooklyn Nets, it was a win against the Grizzlies in Memphis. Davis with a screen on Durant, the 8-footer. And out of bounds is Brooklyn gains possession.
Yeah, he was surprised by that. I don't think he knew the pass was for him.
The Nets have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. And that one's good. Hardy.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
Well, coaches love that hustle. Not only getting the extra possession. Wow, what a play. Unbelievable.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim rattle.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Pass to Coulibaly. To the paint, Davis finds Song. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed.
Well, it's early, but I love their offensive game plan to this point.
So, Tim, the District of Columbia and the Wizards reaching a deal to keep them in D.C. through 2050.
Along with a project to expand the arena complex, create an entertainment district, and implement safety and transportation upgrades. Really exciting stuff. He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
KD a screen. Black dishes to Durant. And the shot goes in.
Yeah, just beautiful in the pick and roll. Durant times his move perfectly in there with the strong finish.
Young pass to Davis. Here's Hardy. To the wing on the left. Sarr in the post. Post covering. Shot clock at 5. Hardy hits the front of the rim and out.
Oh, and he's a very good mid-range shooter, but the defense was all over him there, making that a very difficult shot.
Young with the steal. And Davis now top of the key. Out to the right wing. Three-pointer. Sarr's shot is off. Brooklyn trailing. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense. Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Nice job capitalizing down there. Young good at probing inside and finding some space.
Pass to Wolf. Durant in the corner. Off target from outside.
Yeah, and you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Hardy. Misses the 3.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
A bit ago, Brian Keith and I were able to chat. We talked about Kevin Durant and just how challenging a matchup he is. He told me, quote, his length is what makes him so difficult. Throwing that quick release on his jumper, all we can ask our guys to do is get a hand up on any shot they can. We'll see how effective their defense is on Durant tonight. Guys, back to you.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Williams, he's checked in for the Nets.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
Oh, great effort on the boards. AD playing hard.
Nets have gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. And the officials have called the illegal screen right there.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Pass to Hardy. Wizards passing it around. And here is Davis. Off target with his 3. Durant with it. It's stolen by Davis. Here's Hardy. The rebound by Sharp.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And with each miss, you can feel him pressing just a little bit more.
Black the pass to Sharp. Washington with the rebound. Knocked away. Williams with the steal. Here's Black. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
Davis, Williams with the block, and they're able to recover. The Nets with the lead. KD a screen on Young. Here's Black, and Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Throws it up high, and Sarr throws it down.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Sharp with a screen on Young. Out to KD. Offline with his 3. Washington has gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. A three-pointer is right on target.
Well, he is so effective on ball, we know that, but Young is also a great shooter off the catch.
And so Lenny Wilkins calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And Washington going with a whole new group here. Pass to Black. Back to KD. Kept alive. Now Black. He's got 6. Shot clock at 6. Here's Minot. No good again that time. Wizards leading by 4. Here's Riley. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession.
Well, that is the definition of an unforced error. Very unfortunate. And the coach is going to have something to say about that.
Brooklyn's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Outside Durant. There's the pick. Over in the corner, Williams. That 3 off the mark. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Carrington finds George. Here's Riley. And the 3 off target.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
And that one, good. Black's got 8 points.
Yeah, I love that. He comes off the pick and takes it right to the hole.
Pass to Riley. Fires for 3. Black grabs the board. Net shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. The basket good off the assist from Durant. 10 points for him.
He is getting it done on the offensive end. 5 buckets through 7 shots.
Outside, George. Inside, here's Vukcevic.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
52 seconds left in the first quarter. They set the pick. KD drives in, and the layup's good off the glass. Durant's got it all tied up now for the Nets.
And just so long and elusive on the drive. Durant, excellent at finding ways to navigate inside.
Back to George. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by the Nets. Sharp's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Now here's Durant. He's guarded closely. Sharp sets the pick for KD. And he banks in the layup. And the Nets lead by 2.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. You gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches if you...
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Nets out in front. They lead by a bucket. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Nets?
They are committed to running the floor in this one, relying on their speed to get a lot of points off the fast break.
And I like how they've played defense, turning turnovers into points. Those are huge.
Anthony Davis is out there with Keyshawn George. And there's Riley. Then there's Carlton Carrington. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Here's Traore. Pass to Wolf. The 3. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
When you can shoot over the top of people and hit a high percentage from out there, you are in rare company.
Fires. High post. Rebounded by the Nets. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Tim, you once led the NBA in three-point percentage, and in my mind's eye, I can see almost every shot. You were terrific shooting the long ball.
Well, Kevin, I don't want to show my age, but do you know, after 4 years of high school and 2 years of college, making 25-foot-2s, I finally had a three-point line going into my junior year, and I'm just glad I had a three-point line for my entire NBA career.
Yeah, it's a tough transition to make to stretch out and go those extra couple feet.
No doubt. I was not ready to make NBA level threes when I first came out of college. A year overseas really helped me gain strength, and finally I found my rhythm in the NBA.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Davis with a screen on Christie. They need this. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Washington shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Nets leading by 8. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. It's hauled in by George. The Wizards have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Nets passing it around. Here's Wolf. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it attacks an easy 2 points onto the lead.
And now this offense feels like they can just do whatever they want.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey, Anthony Davis talked about what motivates him. He said championships, the things I do in the community, being a good teammate, playing hard. All that stuff matters the most to me. Don't get me wrong, money is amazing, but my legacy will battle every time. Guys, back to you.
Priorities straight. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. Trae Young, he's checked in for Washington. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Post is checked in. Stolen. Christie finds Eason, and that one drops.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Carrington with the ball. No scoring in this one. Outside, Davis. Just 5 to shoot. A rebound by the Nets.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Young with no one around. And the three ball is good. Young's got his third bucket of the night.
Well, that's one thing about Trae Young. He has never seen a three he didn't like.
Here's Trae. Off target at the rim.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
So for the Nets, Durant's checked in for Christie, and Black's subbed in for Trae. Tim, it feels like the bigger the stakes, the better we're going to see Trae Young play.
Well, Kevin, he's had his moments in the playoffs, and he embraces the spotlight, home or away. He won't shy from being the villain. That's the kind of chip he plays with.
To the inside, here's Davis, and finished off by Davis.
Well, that's AD at his best, playing big and finishing at the rim.
There's a screen. Here's Black. Here he goes. And Davis sends it back. Wizards trail by 10. Pass to Riley. Carrington in the corner. No good on the triple. The Nets have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Really flowing here. Back to Black. Stolen by George. And here we go with Davis heading to the hoop. And it's Davis with the jam.
Great hustle by Davis, getting something before the defense can set up.
Brooklyn leading by 8. Now Black. He's got 12. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And a late second-round pick. But Tim Quinton Post showing he can contribute.
Yeah, Kevin, he's a true 7-footer, and he has proven he is more than comfortable shooting it from the three-point line. He is a proven NBA player.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Alexander Song. He's checked in for Keyshawn George. Coulibaly comes in for Riley. And it's Hardy in for Carlton Carrington.
Most of Sarr's best work is done at the rim. Look at him just throwing it down with ease.
And then Durant with the dunk.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Young passes to Davis. And over 3 years in high school, Anthony Davis shot up from being 6'2" to 6'10". But Greg, he brought those guard skills with him.
And Kevin, that transformation as a pro also significant. Adding over 30 pounds to his frame. And with his wingspan over 7'5", he is a physical presence.
The Nets making a switch here. Sharp's checked in. Goes back up. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Davis. We have the first leg of the NBA season, Greg, now behind us. The standings starting to come into shape.
Yeah, right now is when you can make sense of wins and losses. Who you play matters so much early on, but things have started here to balance out.
George is checked in for the Wizards. KD against Young. Durant with a strong finish inside.
It has certainly been a good night for him, and it is showing on the scoreboard.
Young, a screen on KD. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Here's Black. He's got 14. Driving in. And then Sharp with the dunk.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Well, defensively, you've got to put a body on him. That guy will ruin you on the offensive glass.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
Here's Hardy. That ball's nice speed that time from George. Hardy's got his second bucket of the game to go.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defender.
And so Lenny Wilkens calls a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. So for the Nets, Jordan, he's checked in for Sharp. Christie comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Traoré in for Anthony Black. Jordan a screen on Young. Down low. And stolen by Sarr. Jumps up. And Sarr throws it down.
And there's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set, and you can get some easy baskets here.
Here's Traoré, covered by Sarr. Pass to Jordan, and the dunk by Jordan.
And that's a big reason why Jordan's field goal percentage is always so high, because most of his finishes come right at the rim.
Back to Young. Takes a three. Christie with the rebound. Brooklyn leading by 15. 1:24 left to play here in the second quarter. Jordan a screen on Young. Over in the corner, Christie. 5 on the clock. Pass to Minot. Williams for 3. Rebound, Washington. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. And they've been enjoying this long homestand. That will be game 4 of 5 in a row at home. Brooklyn's gone 1 or 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Minot, good.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Pass to Coulibaly. From deep, George. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. Nets shooting so well, 63%. The offense working as one cohesive unit. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Young outside. On the wing, Coulibaly. The Wizards with another miss.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be back with you shortly.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first half performance it's been for the Brooklyn Nets.
Yeah, these guys are dialed in, getting to their spots and taking their shots.
Great rhythm to their off. And now here's something that's... Thank you for being with us.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Black with it. So for Brooklyn now, Anthony Black is out there with Durant. Then it's Quentin Post. Then it's Tari Eason. And it's Wolf in at the 4 spot.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Left side, Davis. Wolf grabs the miss. Wolf got 6 rebounds in the game. Black the pass to Wolf. Over Davis. Wolf, no good.
But it didn't go that time, but that's a shot he should feel confident in taking.
And it's Davis finishing it off.
Davis makes things simple for his teammates. Just lob it up, and he will take care of the rest.
Hardy, no good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Coulibaly with the steal. All alone. Whoa! He flew in there.
Wow!
He's put on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Here's Black, defended by Young. Pass to Eason. Just 5 on the clock. It's 2-on-1. Here's Coulibaly. The kick out to Young. Wolf grabs the miss. Wolf got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Now Black, 18 points for him. Over to the wing. Let's go. Wolf shot's good. Wolf got 9.
Well, that's not great shot selection right there, but you'll take anything that goes in.
Pass to Coulibaly. Here is Davis. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
Gets one to go. It's been a great personal night for him, but those mean a lot less if you're losing.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Wolf passes to Black. And Davis sends it back.
That is tremendous work by Davis right there. Guys better think twice about challenging him at the rim.
Pass to Young. Back to Davis. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Here's Black. He's got 18. Clock at 6. Here's Wolf. And a miss there on the triple. Now here's Hardy. Black defending. Hardy passes to Young. Outside, Davis. Eason grabs the board.
And that's just high risk, low reward. Contested mid-range jumpers drive the analytics guys nuts. After a solid first half, he's now forcing things and getting a little careless with the ball.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Pass to Coulibaly. Lets it go from 14. Nets leading by 17. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks. The Wizards are letting their young guys learn on the fly. Guard Buck Carrington said the whole organization communicates to us often. We drafted you guys for a reason, they say. Don't be scared to make a mistake. Play your game, use the things that got you here, and see if it sticks. Kevin?
Learning on the job. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. And Brooklyn making a change here. Williams is checked in. Pass to Hardy. Outside, Davis. They get it back. The kick out to Young. Here's Sarr. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists in the game. And Tim, watching Alex Sarr, it's clear he can be a defensive game changer.
Well, his versatility is what jumps out at you, Kevin. Able to guard the three-point line and protect the rim. He's everything you want in a shot blocker. Timing, length, and verticality.
Smart play there by Durant. Uses the pick and roll to break up the defense and create one for his team.
He was all alone on that one. Young's got 13.
He's done a great job filling up the box score, but so far it just hasn't been enough. He needs help.
Here's Black. To the middle, here's Sharp, and the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
3 seconds. Washington basketball.
Wizards trail by 17. And here's Young, 13 points in the game. And a wide open look for Sarr. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
Well, Sarr continues to develop that three-point shot, hoping to make it a reliable part of his game.
Black dishes to Williams. Back to Black. Outside Williams, 6 to shoot. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Washington's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far. I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Young up top, Black defending. Here's Davis. Oh, Davis down low.
And Davis making the game look so easy. He's having fun out there right now and putting up a big scoring number.
Left side, KD. And he uses the glass on the layup. He's got 17.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Now here's Davis. Tight defense on him. Fades back. Brooklyn with the rebound. Sharp's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Left side, Durant. And the layup falls. Durant's got 19 points.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Back to Davis. The layup missed. Nets leading by 18. Here's KD. Pass to Black. Wants to get it to KD and does. Williams with a clean look. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. Durant's got his 3rd assist on the night. Now here's Hardy. 6 points for him. And here's Young from the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Young's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the 3rd for the Wizards. Sharp with a screen on Young. Back to KD.
2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining in the 3rd quarter. 2 minutes.
Outside Williams. Pass to Sharp. Driving inside. Banked in off the glass. Sharp's got his 2nd basket.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
One more time for your Wizards dancer. It's time to make some noise.
A minute 42 left in the 3rd. They set the pick. Pass to Vukcevic. 5 to shoot. Here's George. Lays it up off the glass.
And that's the shot they were looking for right under the hoop.
We've got 1:13 left to play in the 3rd. Here's Traore. Defended by Carrington. Pass to Christie. Baseline J on the way. Offensive rebound. Deflects the pass. Here's Traore. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Williams' shot is off.
Well, despite this lead, he hasn't found the sweet spot yet. It's been mostly sour, actually.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Max Christie. That's his 1st foul.
Brooklyn substitution. DeAndre Jordan.
George with a screen on Christie. 6 on the shot clock. Washington needs to get a shot off here. Fires the 3. George, no good. Nets leading by 18. Here's Traore. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Here is Riley. Pass to George. Yep, it counts.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. George is out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Carlton Carrington. And there's Riley. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards.
This is where Davis causes so many problems. His combination of length and size forces defense to compromise themselves inside.
Tim, there are a few players who can dominate on both ends, but Anthony Davis is certainly among them.
Yeah, he's one of the most dynamic defenders in the game, Kevin, and offensively, he can hurt you in a multitude of ways, whether it's off the dribble, posting, or facing up.
Toure gets the bucket.
That's very smart use of the screen, and it sets up a very close look.
Carrington with the ball. Pass to George. And good off the lead pass that time.
What a great pass. It was on time and on target.
Nets leading by 16. About a minute played here in the 4th quarter. Here's Eason. No good with the triple. Now Carrington. There's the drive, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
For the Wizards.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
Well, they have really taken advantage of the mid-range area of the floor. It's been open for them all night.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the 4th. Outside for George. And here's Davis for 3. A rebound by the Nets.
And all the credit goes to the defender. Very hard to contest threes without fouling.
Here's Toure. It's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. Wizards making a switch here. Young's checked in. And Brooklyn has possession. The lead is 15. Here's Carrington. That ball high speed that time from George. Carrington's got 6 in the quarter.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
I was able to listen in on what the Nets coach was going over with his team. He said, this is who we are. This is the pace. Don't let up. He said it doesn't matter if they go on a run. What matters is how we respond. They plan to respond with a fury, guys.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Here's Davis. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. To the paint, here's Wolf. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
So if you work the ball inside, it is going to pay dividends.
Young outside. Pass to Riley. Lets it go from deep. Toure with the rebound. Nets leading by 16. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Wolf's shot's good. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Washington Wizards. Pass to George. Now here is Davis, defended by Jordan.
Yeah, keeps on shooting, keeps on missing. Maybe time to go in a different direction.
And Young comes over to help. A nice shot by Jordan. Jordan's got 4 this quarter. Tim, in your career, you played at every level of basketball, pro and college and before. What's the single biggest change in your mind as far as professional basketball outside the NBA?
Well, Kevin, I think globally the level of play has just risen dramatically. There's a much greater belief now that you can actually make it to the league, even if you're playing outside this country. And then the G League has created a much more streamlined path for those who want to work their way into the league.
G League has been terrific.
Sure has.
Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. Alexander Saw, he's checked in for Riley. And it's Coulibaly in for Carlton Carrington. Young taking his time here. Here's Davis. The basket good off the assist from Young. And that's 20 points for Anthony Davis.
He is an overpowering presence inside. AD playing with so much confidence and force in the paint.
Outside Williams. Now Black, pass to post, and stolen by Song. And here we go, Washington fast break, and Coulibaly gets it to go.
And the offense has just operated really smoothly here in the open floor.
And it's why every team in this league now looks to run. The numbers say you have an advantage.
Hardy, he's checked in for George. And the Nets making a change here. Nets leading by 13. Black with it. Pass to Wolf. Into the lane. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Assist goes to Black.
Washington's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. The kick out to Young. A 3-pointer off the mark. The Nets have gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Doing some solid looks for them.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Well, the volume has been there, but so has the efficiency, which is why they're in control of this game.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
Pass to Young.
How about the reaction time on that pass? Quick. And what good work there to get in the way of it.
Wizards trail by 17. Here's Zong. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Black kicks to Durant. They double team KD. Eason gets a wide open look. No good from outside. Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
Nets leading by 13. Here's Black. Right side Durant. And he's good on the 3-ball. KD's got 22 points.
And he was non-existent from 3 in the first half. Now he's changing the narrative.
Outside, Davis. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Durant, and it doesn't go. Wizards trail by 16. From outside, a 3-pointer, good.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
Now Black. Shot clock at 6. Lays it in off the window.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
Got it to go.
And would you say the offense is coming around for Sarr? He is doing it all tonight.
Nets leading by 13. Three, good.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
Well, they are hunting deep shots, but they'll take the layup if you give them one.
Black with it. And the layup is off. A minute 20 left in the fourth.
Nice!
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Wizards trail by 8. And here's Young. And the shot goes in.
What a shot! That's exactly... why you go to Young right there.
Screen by Durant. Now Eason for 3. Down it goes for 3. Boy, that was a big shot.
And stunned silence, guys. That's the atmosphere in here after that shot.
Ah, the basket is good.
And when Davis gets going, you are in trouble because he will just power through you to get to his spots.
Big bucket from AD, reminding you why he is an NBA champion.
So they foul intentionally.
Fourth personal foul. First team foul.
And hit the 3.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
He nails the jump shot.
Yeah, and it was obvious Young is the guy you would go to right there. He is so efficient even when the defense knows he's the one that's going to take the shot.
Driving the lane. Here's Black. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's the screen. Good.
We're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
And this is where you really want to be mindful. No turnovers, no sloppy play.
Sarr misses the 3. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Fifth personal foul.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Washington calls timeout. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
I can't wait to see what they draw up here and who they decide to go to.
And so it's Brooklyn with the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really